Well, this is a little awkward.
Hey guys, we know we disappeared last week and we would like to offer an incredibly heartfelt apology to one special viewer who was impacted by our absence.
Mrs. Collins' mom, we're so sorry. We know you were really looking forward to last week's episode. All we can say is that we hope this special shout out makes up for it.
We're not allowed to do giveaways on Studio 21 because of the, bloodbath benefit of 2010. But if we could, we'd rig it so you won.
All right, we have atoned for our sins. Let's move on to some juicy gossip. Thank goodness. I've been literally dying to start this segment.
Wow, no, you don't see that kind of energy on Gossip Guru. What's going on?
This is quite possibly the biggest, the greatest news we have ever covered on this show. I'm not even sure if I should say it now with so many people's attention on me. Sometimes when you get a scoop like this, you just want to keep it away from all of those beady-eyed crew members. Their greed sickens me. You know what I mean?
I don't. I really don't. Are you going to tell us or not?
Fine. Everyone, please listen up. On July 10th this year at Hyde Park in London, Pitbull, aka Mr. Worldwide, will attempt to break the craziest record of all time. He is attempting to break the record for largest gathering of people wearing bald caps. Now,
Wow. Yeah, I guess that's pretty cool.
are you serious? Guys, I can't do this anymore. You see the people that they have working with me, genuinely despicable. You know what the worst part is? They don't even pay me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had no idea that this was such a touchy subject for you.
Pitbull is so important to me, okay? He's normalizing our shiny, gleaming heads and for bald people. It is so important for the bald community that it's okay to be ourselves in public without being pointed or laughed at.
Okay, I guess I'm in full support of this event now.
So that means you'll join me this summer in London and you'll pay for everything?
I promise nothing. Moving on to some celebrity news about Zayn Malik. If you don't know who that is, you should be ashamed of yourself. But chances are you do know the sauciest member of former boy band One Direction.
Okay, he has quite a few hits as a solo artist. Songs such as I Don't Want to Live Forever with Taylor Swift, Dusk Till Dawn featuring Sia, and Pillow Talk, and are all huge successes.
He's also pretty hot, if that matters to you more than his catalog.
How dare you? This platform is about artistic merit.
What? No, it's not. We literally about to talk about his dating life.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Zayn appeared on the famed podcast called Her Daddy and discussed his past romantic relationship with supermodel Gigi Hadid.
The two were dating on and off from 2015 to 2021 and even have a child together, a girl born in late 2020.
Sounds sweet, right? You would think so, but on the podcast, Zayn revealed that he was not sure if he was ever really in love with Gigi.
If my ex of 6 years told an influencer on a podcast that he wasn't sure he was ever in love with me, I would do evil, evil things.
Whoa, okay. I guess it's good that you aren't Gigi Hadid then.
Yeah, like I would date Zayn Malik. He is so not my type.
It's nice to see a man to be self-reflective for once, but maybe information like that should be kept extremely private and not broadcasted for all of the world to see.
At least their daughter can't really read yet, I guess. Imagine going online and the first thing that pops up is your dad telling everyone he never loved your mom.
Sadly, I know exactly how that feels. I'll never forgive you, stepfather John.
Okay, maybe let's move on now.
In much happier relationship news, Maya Hawke of Stranger Things fame got married this Valentine's Day.
In a beautiful ceremony in the Big Apple, Hawke and her boyfriend Christian Lee Hudson tied the knot surrounded by loved ones and the cast of Stranger Things.
Sorry, her boyfriend?
Yeah, what's weird about that? I mean, statistically, a lot of people have boyfriends.
No, I mean, I'm very happy for them. It's just, I think we could have used the word husband now. What a great day for love.
Well, that's all we have for gossip.
Wait. You can't just skip over that Valentine's Day like that. We missed the whole week. We must catch up. So speaking of love, did you do anything fun for Valentine's Day?
No, other than crying alone all by myself while listening to Phoebe Bridgers and contemplating life. No, I had no other plans.
Oh, Phoebe Bridgers. That's serious. That's no joke. I'm so sorry, bro.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I want to hear how other people on campus are doing.
Right. Totally not a subtle topic change to spare your emotions.
Hey, you have to protect your peace. Let's see how the students at Trinity responded to Maddie shoving the microphone in their face.
Hi everyone, I'm Maddie Supan, and today we're here on Upper Campus to ask everyone's burning questions. So let's see what Trinity students really think. Come on. Okay, we have our first target. Let's go. What's your favorite song to cry in the car to?
Ooh, Crying Out Loud by Phineas.
Okay, let's hear it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, a couple words. Come on, serenade us. Okay, too slow. Let's go. Next person. Hey you. What color socks are you wearing?
White.
Prove it. He is wearing white socks. Thank you. Bye. Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Yes. What 3 things would you take to a desert island?
Oh, my phone. Mm-hmm. My water bottle.
Okay. One more.
A toothbrush.
Okay. What about you?
I would also take a water bottle. I would take Pride and Prejudice, a good book.
Classic.
Yeah, and my dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yes, of course.
Okay, bye.
Have a great day.
You too. Here we go. Hey you. Hey, name a woman. Any woman. A woman.
Michelle Obama.
Okay, we got a woman. Let's go. Hey guys, can I ask you a question? Who is your favorite Trinicat?
Colby Jack.
Jack. Amazing. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you a question? It's almost Valentine's Day. Do you have a crush on anyone?
I have a crush on my boyfriend. He's
I'm
going
so
this
happy for
weekend.
you.
Actually, he goes to Penn State, but he's visiting this weekend.
Wow. I'm so single. Bye. Hey, I have a question for you guys. What is your craziest hot take?
Craziest hot take. Pulp Fiction's overrated.
Okay.
I love pineapple on pizza.
That is the second time I've heard that today.
Nougat is representative of the hubris of man.
And there you have it, folks. Thank you, guys. Hey, can I ask you a question? It is almost Valentine's Day. Do you have a Valentine?
I do.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Do you have any fun Valentine's plans?
We're gonna make pizzas and then play Mario Kart, and I'm gonna beat him.
Wow, that's so cute. Congratulations. Aw. I have a question for you. What color socks are you wearing right now?
Black.
Can you prove it? Wow, we got a truth teller right here. Thank you. Hey, I have a question for you guys. What's your craziest hot take?
For Trinity?
In general.
That pineapple is good on a pizza.
Wow, number 3. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Oh yeah.
No, you got it.
Okay. So we have our next burning question to ask. Ma'am, can you name a woman, please? Any woman. Your favorite woman on campus. You can say me. I know it's me. Oh, just kidding. Okay, bye. Thank you for your time. Now we're inside, and we're going to see if the burning questions continue in the air conditioning. Let's go. Okay, we're going to scope out whoever's up here and see if we can ask them some questions, so let's go. Is there anyone over here? You, hey, what's your favorite color? Green. Wrong. Let's go. It's time to interrupt some studying. Let's go. Hey people, time to answer a question. Each of you tell me, what are you bringing to a desert island? One thing.
I gotta bring a copy of Ice Road Truckers for the PS2.
For the PS2.
For the PS2.
There you go.
Can it be a person?
Sure.
I'll bring Jonathan Wayne.
Aw, friendship.
And I'll eat him.
All right, let's go interrupt some more peace. Hey you, I have a question for you. What is your craziest hot take?
My hot take is that pizza isn't as good as everyone else thinks it is.
Okay. Follow-up question. What do you think about pineapple on pizza?
No.
Thank you. Correct right here. All those other people outside, wrong. Thank you. Last question, best question, most important. We're getting staff opinions in here. Hey, Kendall, can I ask you a question? What is the best show at Tiger TV?
Technically, I don't think I'm supposed to answer, but being a former Studio 21 executive producer, I gotta say Studio 21.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you are correct. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
You heard it here first, folks. Studio 21. Dang it! Studio 21 is the best!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Release Date. I'm John.
And I'm Zain.
Today, we're throwing it back to 1938 with Alexander Nevsky.
Directed by Sergei Eisenstein and starring Nikolai Cherkasov, Alexander Nevsky was released in 1938 in the Soviet Union. The film tells the story of Prince Alexander Nevsky, who defends Russia against the invading Teutonic Knights in the 13th century.
This film was made during a very tense political moment right before World War II, and it very clearly functions as a warning against German aggression. But what makes this film still worth watching today isn't the politics, it's the storytelling. What stood out to me most in Alexander Nevsky is how clearly the film prioritizes symbolism over historical complexity. Alexander himself feels less like a developing character and more like an idealized figure who already knows what must be done. He rarely doubts, hesitates, or faces meaningful internal conflict. This makes the film feel less interested in Alexander as a person and more interested in this representation of unity, strength, and resistance. The portrayal of enemies reinforces this idea. The Teutonic Knights are presented as faceless, mechanical, and almost inhuman. Their uniforms, rituals, and imagery make them feel less medieval and more modern, which raises an interesting question about the film's intent. Are we meant to think about medieval history at all, or are we meant to recognize a contemporary warning disguised as the past? Religion is also handled in a striking way. On the Russian side, religious figures are largely ineffective, while religion on the Western side is portrayed as dark, violent, and grotesque. Rather than functioning as a source of guidance or faith, religion becomes a tool of power or corruption. This choice seems deliberate and suggests that the film values collective action and loyalty to the people over spiritual authority. Finally, the inclusion of folk characters and traditions shifts attention away from individual heroism and toward the collective. Scenes involving ordinary people, assemblies, and marriage rituals suggest that victory comes from unity rather than divine favor or royal authority. This made me wonder whether Alexander is truly the hero of the film, or if the real hero is the Russian people themselves.
I'm a big fan of what I've seen from Eisenstein, so I'll definitely be checking that one out. Next up, the most recent adaptation of a literary classic, Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights, directed by Emerald Fennell and starring Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie, released this past Valentine's weekend. The film follows the tenuous relationship between Kathy, the daughter of a wealthy nobleman on the brink of ruin, and Heathcliff, the boy her father adopted out of spite. Despite the mutual affection the two develop for each other, miscommunication and a marriage proposal from a wealthy man named Edgar, who would save Kathy from poverty, drive the two apart. Things become complicated upon Heathcliff's return to Kathy's life as he has acquired his own wealth and moves into her childhood home, Wuthering Heights.
Now, I will say that I have not read the original novel that this is adapted from, nor did I know literally anything about its narrative. So, while I can't speak to the quality of the film as an adaptation, I can speak to the quality of it as a film, which is bad. To begin, one of my biggest frustrations with this film are its visuals. The film unsuccessfully tries to utilize its production design and maximalist aestheticism to compensate for its otherwise weak visual storytelling. The shot compositions are generally very boring and unevocative, and the editing is at best amateurish and at an absolute worst a nightmare for maintaining continuity and visual clarity. Anything that visually is even remotely interesting in this movie is just shamelessly ripped from better films. Pride and Prejudice, Black Narcissus, and Cries and Whispers are all very obviously the inspiration for a lot of the aesthetic choices this film makes. But its misuse of the features it appropriates are closer to an insult than an homage. Additionally, the soundtrack, composed by Charlie XCX, is kind of laughably distracting a lot of the time. I'll admit I've never really listened to much of her music, and for all I know, it could be good, but the tone of her music, specifically the lyrical tracks, is so jarringly different from the self-serious period piece the film wants to be that it completely breaks what little immersion the film tries to maintain. The acting is also generally fairly weak and melodramatic. I know all of the actors in this film are good actors from the other things I've seen them in, so I'll mostly chalk this up to directorial misguidance, which seems to be the film's biggest problem, but it's still an issue nonetheless. The best thing about this film, and I'm using that word generously, is its narrative. It kind of has an unfair advantage in this regard, being adapted from a highly regarded literary classic, but it's still not good. There are like 3 uncharacteristically not awful scenes that I imagine are closest in spirit to the novel, while the rest of the film is largely uninteresting. There's a scene in the film where one character tries desperately to explain the plot of Romeo and Juliet to another character, but does so terribly, and there's something kind of ironic about that scene being a microcosm of what the film seems to be, a poor recounting of its narrative. I should also mention another facet of the discourse I've seen surrounding the film, its eroticism. It tries to be shocking, interesting, and evocative, even from the outset with its cringeworthy first scene, but just comes off as silly and impossible to take seriously, especially when the movie can't even commit to having any nudity whatsoever. There are conversations in Ingmar Bergman movies that are more graphic and explicit than anything that's actually shown in this movie. My car literally got robbed the weekend I watched this, and watching this was a worse experience. Check this one out if your love life is miserable and you want to feel even worse.
That's all for release day. Now, let's take a trip to the Pearl and check out the weekly night market.
But be sure to stick around for everyone's favorite segment, a little friendly competition, coming up after the package.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna, and today I am at the Pearl Night Market. It's every Wednesday from 6 to 9 if you want to come and enjoy it for yourself. But I'm here today with Carmen operating the camera for me, very nice of you. But we both have never been to the night market before. We've been to the farmer's market that's on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday mornings, and have loved that. I definitely spend way too much money on the food and craft there. So I'm kind of expecting the same thing today. But let's see how it compares to the weekend markets. But I am hoping to see some really cool items and hopefully pet a lot of dogs. There are usually a lot here. And then maybe we'll finish the night with some ice cream. So let's see what's around.
I'm Brianna Beasley with Lurie Watercolor Arts, as you can see on the sign behind me. I do custom pet portraits out of watercolor painting, and I do also do live painting at the markets, as well as sell my own greeting cards, stickers, prints, and originals.
I'm Serene with Serene Lights. It's my product. It comes with a rechargeable candle, lasts 20 hours per charge. But the main concept is laser etched maple wood. So the concept is like you can interchange design because it's not always Christmas year round. I have a nativity scene over there. And I do all the designs myself. They're all original. So these smaller guys I sell for $45. They're packaged like so. The larger ones, they're all 3D printed. So I model them all myself with all the different bases and the hanging ones. It's the same concept with the laser etched wood veneer around it, but they have a smart light bulb, so it's color changing. You put it on a schedule, pretty much interact with it fully with your phone.
All right, hello, good evening. My name is Darlene Hasso, and with my husband, we run Little Angels of Mary, which is a nonprofit in Guatemala. And we live in Guatemala, and we work with indigenous communities. And the mothers of the children that we work with are who sell all of these beautiful beaded items that you see in front of us. We come to San Antonio to fundraise and to raise awareness of our cause. So thank you for being here tonight, and go ahead, take a look and see all the beautiful items. Thank you.
And just as we suspected, we did a little damage buying some graham crackers, postcards, keychains, and Carmen got a bracelet as well. And of course, we did have to grab some ice cream from Lick right next door to the market. Okay, overall we had a really great time at the market today. We both said that we enjoyed this a lot more than the weekend ones. The ones on the weekends are super crowded and usually really hot, but tonight is perfect weather, very cool. There were still like plenty of people there, but we weren't bumping into people walking around, which was great. And there were a lot of new vendors we haven't seen before and that we got some goodies from. So overall, we highly recommend the Pearl Night Market, and we'll definitely be coming back again.
Welcome to the segment that we like to call a little friendly competition.
If you're new here, both Release Date and Gossip Guru will have different trivia questions to answer, curated by our own super awesome and lovely EP.
If your team gets the question right, they get a point.
We will keep a tally of these points for the rest of the semester to see who comes out on top.
Here we go. So I guess we ask first, according to what I'm seeing here. All right, let's see if you get this, and I don't think you will. How many studio albums has Pitbull released in total?
Okay.
Zain, you're almost bald.
He was born in the 70s.
You should get this.
I've got like 5 more years till I have to know
He's
this,
so
all right?
important for the community, guys.
Okay.
He's so important for the
I think
community.
he started getting active in the late 2000s, like 09 or 08.
Okay.
So if so, it's been like 17 years. If he's putting out an album a year, maybe 17. I feel like that's somewhat believable, but that's also quite a crazy output for one artist. And also it's probable he like skipped some years.
So what do we say, like 14 maybe?
Maybe. I mean, he has a lot of hits.
That's true.
But he also has a lot of singles, so I don't know if he even puts out albums. It's tricky. I would have to estimate 10.
10?
Yeah.
We'll go with it. That's the best answer we're going to get.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Locking in?
Yeah, let's lock in.
All right, we're locking in 10.
Locking in 10?
Yeah.
10? 10 is your final answer? The answer is 13.
Oh.
You were close with the 14. I was getting worried there for a moment.
I was, but we were never going to get
All right,
No,
your
we're gonna
turn.
get 13.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
How many medals did Team USA finish the 2026 Winter Olympics with?
Ooh.
Beautiful execution, by the way.
Yeah.
I talked a lot, a real big game, I think, before the segment went on air about how I know everything and how I've never gotten a question wrong, which probably isn't true. But do you have any idea?
I want to feel like we got lower than expected.
Did we? I mean, we had the most, right? Yes.
You know, I talked
Okay.
to my grandparents.
Let's list every
morning
Olympic
and
sport
we-
live on air.
Okay, we have
Hockey,
skiing,
biathlon.
Biathlon.
There's like so many types of skiing, though,
Yeah,
is the problem.
You have.
Okay.
I want to say 18. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's way higher than 18.
Yeah, probably. But
I'm gonna say 43.
43?
What do you think?
Maybe like I don't know. I'll raise my number to like 26.
Okay, well, you know
Wait,
what?
we have to agree on
Yeah,
this.
we'll split the difference on this. 32? Does that work?
Yeah, sure, we can do 32.
32, lock it in.
33. I'm so sorry. It was a beautiful effort that you two made.
Guys, we compromised multiple times.
Impressive effort. Well, that's all we have for you today on Studio
Hey, at least
21.
we're closer.
Be sure to tune in next week to see which team comes out on top.